They didn't just ban me from Thanksgiving. They erased me. Like I was a stain on the family tablecloth, scrubbed out, forgotten. One phone call was all it took. I was driving home that Tuesday, stuck in the kind of traffic where brake lights blur into an endless red river, when my mom's voice came through the speaker. "Lena? Are you there?" she asked, a little too loud, like she always was. "Yeah, Mom. I'm here," I said, trying to sound casual. But then I heard it, the muffled voice of my cousin, Noah, in the background. "Just tell her, Aunt Marlene." My chest tightened. I knew what that meant. Something was coming, and then it hit. My mom's tone sharpened. "Your father and I talked. You're not invited to Thanksgiving. Not unless you apologize to Noah. Banned. Not we're upset. Not let's work it out. Just banned." For a second, I thought I'd misheard. Apologize to Noah? For what? Some stupid argument weeks ago about family history, twisted and retold until I was suddenly the villain? Before I could respond, I heard him, Noah, clear as day, laughing in the background. "She can eat leftovers in the garage." His laugh was full, shameless. And then someone else laughed too. I gripped the wheel, silent, while traffic crept forward. My throat was dry, but it wasn't just the words that cut me. It was the laughter. The easy dismissal. Like I was a joke to them, a problem to be mocked instead of a daughter, a cousin, a human being. And in that silence, something inside me shifted. Not a snap. Not rage. No. It was deeper, colder, like a fault line finally breaking after years of pressure. For years, I had been the quiet one. The peacekeeper. The one who swallowed my pride, bit my tongue, and carried the weight no one saw. But at that moment, I understood, being quiet hadn't made me strong. It had only made me invisible. I hung up. The car filled with a deafening silence, broken only by Noah's laughter echoing in my head. Leftovers in the garage. That wasn't just about Thanksgiving. That was about everything, because here's the truth, I had been their safety net. Their invisible lifeline. Not because I was wealthy. I wasn't. I just worked harder than anyone knew. I saved when they spent. I cut corners so they didn't have to. My dad needed surgery once. Insurance didn't cover everything. My siblings offered sympathy, but no money. Me? I wired the missing thousands without hesitation. "Don't worry, Dad. Focus on healing." They thanked me. And then moved on. The family phone plan? Always a mess. Missed payments, cut-offs, overdrafts. So I stepped in. "I'll put it on my card. Easier that way." And for 6 years, every month, I paid that bill. Quietly. Groceries? I'd pick up their lists, slip in fresh fruit, good meat, the little luxuries they never allowed themselves. I'd pay. They'd smile. "Lena's so sweet." Doctor co-pays, car repairs, overdue utilities. All of it. Covered. Quietly, and they'd laugh at me. At my thrift. At my shoes. At how sensible I was. Sensible. Like it was a flaw. Then came the group chat. A Thanksgiving guest list. Aunt Rose. Uncle Mike. Cousin Jenny. My brother Aaron. My sister Emily. Even Noah. Everyone but me. My name erased. I typed, "Looks fun." Did I miss something? My mom replied, "Just making sure there's space." Then Noah, "Limited seating, Lena. Try Christmas, if you behave." Behave. Like I was a child. Like I had to earn my seat at the table I'd been helping pay for all these years. Thanksgiving came. My apartment was silent. Too silent. No smell of turkey, no clatter of dishes, no chaos of family. Just me. Alone. Until my phone buzzed. A text from my mom: "We saved you a plate. Porch pickup if you want it." Porch pickup. Like I was some stray dog they didn't want inside. I drove by the house, just once. Warm lights glowed through the windows. Laughter spilled into the street. Cars lined the driveway. My family was inside, full, loud, whole. And there it was, on the porch. A plate wrapped in foil. Small. Pathetic. Waiting, and then I saw it. The neighbor's cat, a fluffy orange thing, sniffing around the plate. Tail twitching, about to paw at it, that was it. That was the moment. My entire worth to them, sitting outside, left for the cat. I didn't stop. I didn't touch the plate. I kept driving. The tears came, yes, but beneath them something else grew. A steel resolve. They had shown me my place in their story, outside, disposable. And I was done playing that role. Days later, the calls started. Noah, slick as ever. Hey, Lena, quick favor. Jen's birthday's coming. Can you spot me 600? Just till next month. He laughed. Family takes care of each other, right? Then my dad. Honey, the car's acting up. The water heater, too. Could you help with a deposit? Just $300 this time. $900 in less than an hour. From the same people who left me on the porch. I didn't yell. I didn't argue. I just opened my laptop. Bank statements. Years of transactions. Line after line of money flowing out of me and into them. Mortgage payments. Groceries. Utilities. Phone bills. Rent. Loans that were never repaid. A quiet bleed, thousands upon thousands gone. My security. My future. My life, and for what? A plate on the porch. A joke about the garage. The resolve hardened. I whispered it to myself, barely audible. Not anymore. And this time, I meant it. I called the only person outside my family who had ever truly seen me, my old mentor, Claire. She listened as I told her everything, the money, the ban, the plate, the cat. When I finished, she didn't pity me. She looked me in the eye and said, "They're not just stealing your money, Lena. They're stealing your future. You need a financial exorcism. And the first step is seeing the ghost you've been living with." That night, I bought a binder. Plastic sleeves. Highlighters. My war kit. For 2 weeks, my apartment became a battlefield of receipts and statements. Every dollar I'd ever given, every bill I'd ever paid, every sacrifice I'd made, it all went into that binder. Tab after tab, mortgage, utilities, medical, groceries, loans. Noah's tab was the thickest. I stared at the numbers. 14,000 on phone bills alone. Thousands more in quick favors. Money I could have used for my own home, my own dreams. Each page was proof. Proof of a truth I could no longer ignore, and as I flipped through that binder, I felt something new. Power. Clarity. Freedom. They had erased me from Thanksgiving. But I was about to erase their hold over me, because family might take care of each other. But not like this. Not anymore, not ever again.